All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10.
Gun. Shot. Right 80. Ready, shot. Shot.
The first carry now for the rookie out of Ole Miss. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
At the 30-yard line.
Right 80. Ready, shot. Shot.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled with a first down yardage.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Here we go. Shot.
Running it now out of the gun. He gets it ahead, winds up with about 3. Chopping that play, Trenton Simpson.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it will largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Shot.
One play action here. Burrow. Ravens get him. Down he goes. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Dude, all the data lately has taught us really clearly sacks or negative yardage plays. They not only just destroy that play, they destroy drives. Well done, defense.
On one, ready?
Let's see what they went with on 3rd down.
Here we go. Right 80. Ready, shot. 11. Shot.
Here he goes. 3rd and long. Into traffic. Complete. What a play on 3rd and 13. And this drive will indeed continue.
Numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
180. 12. Shot.
Out of the gun. They'll give it to him inside. Blocked by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Offense in the hurry up here.
No gain on the play. Brings up
Burrow out of the shotgun. Short pass brought in. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Move the chain! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Hey, can. Shot.
That's reeled in by Jayden Reed. And he gets down to the 24 before he stops. He finds him 16 yards in a new set of downs.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Gun. Shot.
Burrow from the gun. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic. But it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Big 13. Shot.
Handoff on 2nd and short. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
This one's caught. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals finish up an excellent opening series. Well, no hesitation. hesitations to start this one out, Brock. These guys came out slinging it. Seems like that's going to be what their offense leans on throughout this game.
Yep, don't see really any reason to get away from it as long as the results keep coming. The second drive, I think we'll all be watching that one. Will they mix in a little bit more run? Will they have to mix in more run, or could they continue to just shred this defense through the air?
That one splits the uprights. And the Bengals will jump out to a 7-0 lead. All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Jackson looking to throw right away. Into the hands of Harrison. He's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. They'll run here on 1st down. Man, those running lanes are closing up fast, aren't they? He's held to just a yard.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. This defense going to try to hang on to that momentum, Brock, as they go for another stop on 3rd down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
Offense looking to convert as they come up to the line. 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. Finds him on the crossing route. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. Offense in a hurry up here.
A 14-yard gain. It's 4th down.
Lamar off the play fake. It's caught by Harrison. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens finish off their opening drive. Marvin Harrison Jr. with the touchdown. Well, whether he stays the go-to guy the entire game, we will all judge together. But no doubt about it, on that opening drive, Brock, he was the star. Bunch of catches and a touchdown to begin this one.
Yeah, I think this is twofold. Number one, you love to get this guy started early. He's a playmaker. He's a difference maker. Number two, this defense, well, they better be on high alert because this offense feels like they have a matchup they can attack, and that time attack a 3rd time for 6.
Returning it from the 4. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
I'm one, ready?
1st down now. Ball at the 33.
11, MT, take. 11. Here we go. 180. Right up. Stop.
Here's Burrow. And his perfect start is over. That's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Hits it through the middle. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. That one goes for 31 yards. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati. No doubt they take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It's a sack on 1st down. We'll see if it changes the play they go with now on 2nd.
Kate, it's so common that we talk about quarterbacks flushing a negative play, but defenses have to do the same thing as well. When you give up a big play, you got to regroup, you got to calm yourself, and you got to know it's all about the next play. And delivering a sack like that certainly helps.
That'll be the end of one in this AFC North battle. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. We'll be right back to Cincinnati after this. Time for our second quarter. It'll be Bengals football to begin. They have second and pretty long here. Burrow on the play action. That one's complete, right side. And a solid gain there. Gets him across the 45 before he goes out.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
11, 11, 11.
Third and long, here's Burrow. And oh, someone stepped in, it's intercepted. And the Ravens are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens set it up first and 10. Running back gets it on the draw. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
And better luck next time for you. I feel for those running backs because that blitz was drawn up to hit them right in the middle.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10. Lamar now from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well, no look on his first look of the game. So now it's going to be third and long. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series. He's the one driving it.
Escapes the pocket. He finds his running back on a deep shot. Nicely done. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but I think somebody's auditioning for some extra work as a receiver. If he could do that coming out of the backfield, imagine the damage he could do if they sent him out into one of those spots out wide.
And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Trouble brewing, and the Bengals bring him down. That tap may change the next play call as it sends him backwards ahead of third down.
You know, when we watch Combine each and every single year, I hope you get good enough to understand as a football fan, watch the big guys' first 10 yards. Don't watch the ends and the linemen run 40. Watch their first 10, because that's the most critical. And that defensive end showed you right there the kind of explosive burst in the first few yards to get home for the big sack.
And somebody finally able to force him out there. So even with that quality gain, it will still wind up being fourth down.
As soon as he starts to escape, Kate, you can almost see that gunslinger mentality come to life. It takes really perfect defense to hold up and keep them from finding something. But if they'll get that first down, they couldn't do it right there.
Trying to push this past the marker. And that short gain is enough for him to set it down.
He only needed an inch, Kate, but it was a good thing because he had to fight for that. That defense put up a game effort, nearly made the play to get themselves off the field.
First down, here's Lamar. Hits him on the out route. And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10. Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
1st down, and they go right back to him. So some defensive initiative in that goal-to-go block. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
Such a cool picture right there of shock and shit. What these D tackles work on in the league, you got to shock that offensive blocker, you got to shed him, and you got to make that tackle for loss. Well done.
Now Jackson dumps it off to his running back. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens parlay the interception into points. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
You're good on the point after. And the Ravens break that tie and now lead by 7. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Fields this one at the 3. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
At their own 29-yard line.
Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Right 80. Shot.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. That play good for 17 on a 1st down.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play.
Here we go. Can. Shot.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
Sometimes just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. Just needed one more component. Hit that extra block it along, find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Gun. Shot. 180. Right hot. Shot.
Back to the well again. They're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Get out of my way, out of my way. Wait up, get your weight up, put your plate up. You a foreign, we ain't one. I got all the
One, ready? Here we go. Shot. 11 MT. Shot.
Changing things up. They're going to throw now. Completed to his running back. Touchdown, Cincinnati! The Bengals earn the chance to tie it before halftime. The second touchdown through the air for Brock, and independent of the game situation, we both know he's going to be happy to leave the field with 2 of them in one game.
One touchdown, you just might be right time, right place, but 2 touchdowns in a game is always about the preparation. The separation to the preparation. It's doing that work on the practice field and knowing before the game.
Oh, and it's no good. Just his second missed extra point of this season. And they failed to tack one onto that touchdown. Following that missed point after, he's going to stay out there and send it away. Has this at the 6. And he's out of bounds, approaching the 25. Couple yards short at the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. Lamar back to throw. Connects on the crosser. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, to get down to that field and watch these guys throwing catches, I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And it'll be 3rd down coming up after this defense's 3rd sack of the game.
It's looking like a dreaded 3-and-out offensively, but listen, if you can't keep your quarterback clean and upright, you're going to need some magic, big-time magic, to convert on this 3rd and long.
3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done? Now Jackson off the play action. Vacates quickly left side. He's making a bid for it. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting the first.
14. First down, Baltimore.
New set of downs from 37. First down throw for Jackson. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered Kate on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Ball stays at that 37. Here's 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Forced out to his right. Oh, shouldn't let that one go. It's intercepted. Picked up by Dax Hill. And he makes the house call. It's a pick 6 for Cincinnati. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running it back, scans the field for a lane, then the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers, and he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
Makes the score.
That one right down the middle. And the Bengals push their lead to 6.
Chad Ryland to kick off.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. And it looks like he's going to opt not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 35. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Jackson trying to get after the pick. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. They gain 11 on that play. And that's good for Ravens 1st down. Play action now with Jackson. Chased out to his right. That 45-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That influence.
And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Sent back to their own side of the field on that last play. Some ground to make up here on 2nd. From the gun, Jackson. That one's caught along the left sideline. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. They get 23 on that one. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down. New set of downs for him from the 31.
23 yards. And the Ravens 1st down.
Throwing now on 1st down, it's Jackson. And that's going to fall incomplete. We're down to 9 seconds left.
Intended
Just couldn't get it to Marvin Harrison Jr. there. And we'll see what they do here on second down.
Down and 10.
Throwing again is Lamar. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. L'Jarius Sneed with the INT. And he makes the house call. It's a pick six for Cincinnati. Second time he's had an errant throw taken back for 6 in this half, Brock. As a quarterback, how do you come back from this knowing there's so much game left?
How do you come back from it, or how do your family and friends come back from it? I know as I get older, I think about them more and more. As a competitor, you're just going to grit your teeth and do what you can. As for the loved ones following, that's a tough second pick six to watch.
14.
Ryland with the honors. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens headed up 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Trayvon Merrick there for the stop. 7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Jackson to throw it. He finds Smith and Jigba right side. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. 1st and 10 from the 43. Play fake, Jackson.
First down, Ravens.
This one's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. He's looking for his running back there. He's going to send him back to the drawing board now for 2nd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Throwing the out route complete. And that will not be enough for a first down.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Kate. It takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
It's his running back. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. Defensive line fast.
First down. A gain of 14. First down, Baltimore.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Flush out now to his left. And the defender comes away with it. L'Jarius Sneed with the INT. And the Bengals are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Well, Kate, that's far from the first time we've seen him throwing to the wrong team, but this one was probably the most costly.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Cut. 180. 180. Cut.
From the gun, here's a handoff. And he does not make it out of the end zone. Just couldn't fight his way across. They contain him for the safety.
Chad Ryland to kick off.
Out now for the free kick, hoping their defense can answer a safety with a stop of their own. And this isn't going to help things following that safety as the free kick winds up out of bounds. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. On 1st down, Jackson. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs.
Intended for number 88.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
No luck on first down. Here's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun. Here's Jackson. Short pass brought in. And he'll go out of bounds close to the 35-yard line.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing, getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Bengals going down here. 6 DBs out there. 3rd down. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Buys time, rolling right. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and incomplete.
Full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They are going for this. Pistol snap to Jackson. Rolling out to his left. Into the hands of Harrison. And this is going to get them all the way to the red zone. He's taken down at the 13-yard line. What a play to beat this defense on 4th down. 23 yards and a first. From the red zone now. Connects with Harrison again. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give the quarterback a chance.
And 2 yards all he can get. It's 3rd down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Here's Jackson to throw. Trying to set up that screen, but it falls incomplete. And now they're facing 4th down.
I'm just kind of laughing because I can feel the armchair quarterbacks going, I can make that throw. And anybody who's actually made those throws says you have no idea what it feels like with everybody breathing down your neck. That play's got to be right, timed up right, and it certainly wasn't.
Flushed out of the pocket. He's going to score a touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith. Right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist. And you got to be an artist that can create when things break down. And that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
27. Ravens 22.
So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. He's brought down just inside the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
On 1, ready?
Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
11. Big 13. Big 13. Dot.
Looking to throw, Burrow. Cut out left. And they're going to force him out just before he can get to the 35. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And the Bengals have a 1st down.
You know, they really love that Drake because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
On the 1st down, they'll run. He's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be 2nd down.
One thing I can say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
2nd and 9.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Here we go. Dot. 180. 180. Dot.
Burrow setting up the play action. Complete out to the right. And he's going to be driven out by a defender defender just before he can get it up to midfield. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
Here we go, here we go. Stop. Right 80. Stop.
They'll run it from the gun. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on first down.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Gun, gun. Stop. 180. Place hot. Stop.
Burrow out of the shotgun. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Here we go. Stop. 180. Place hot. Stop.
On third down, here's Burrow. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. As that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. 6 yards to the line. The offense is going to go for this.
12. 180. Place hot. 11, Thomas. 12. Stop.
Looking to throw. And they get to him on fourth down. Gets a sack and a turnover on down.
Well, this play never had a chance between the pressure at home and the coverage downfield. QB still got to find a way to throw it up and give somebody an opportunity to make a play.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. That one's going to be brought to an end by Shamar Stewart.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Lamar now from the gun. That throw comes up short. Need a little more muscle on that one. Looking for his wide receiver there. So now they're going to have to figure out this third down.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and of course it's the incompletion.
And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
He just made a difficult throw to the outside look elementary, Kate, and that's not easy. The placement, excellent. And it helped set his target up to put some more yards on that stat sheet.
And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
That run now has put them in such a great spot, Kate. You get a run like that inside the 1st and goal situations, there's a whole lot of confidence when you break the huddle.
Now it's 2nd and goal from the 1. He gets it again. And this time he's got it. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens take a lead just before the end of the 3rd. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
You know, Kate, this is the time of the game where fatigue starts to set in every once in a while. But that right there was a determined-looking drive. They were not going to be denied and able to score and take the lead.
Lamar and the Ravens all set for this 2-point try.
The Ravens will line up for the
All right, they're going to throw for it. Buying some time left. And that pass is caught inside the end zone. The 2-point try comes through, and their lead's a field goal now.
27.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Return starts at the 3. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
First down 10 at their own 28-yard line.
On the line, ready?
Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Wide 80, 11, 11.
Wide, get wide.
Shot.
There's a dive up the middle. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out.
And the Bengals
Look at 34 yards on that play. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
at the
New set of
38-yard
downs
line.
for them. They'll start at the 38.
Here we go. 180. 180 shot. Shot.
Back-to-back carries here. And he drives that puck backward on a gain of 4.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line.
This is the end of the third quarter. It's Bengals football, and they know what they need to do. Trailing here in the 4th. First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5.
Here we go.
Back play straight ahead. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first.
And looky here, you don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though,
Here we go.
you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next third down coming.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
180. 180 shot. Twelve. 11. Shot.
On 2nd and 10, Burrow again. Completed over the middle. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them the first down.
180. 11. MT. Take. 12. 11. 11 MT. 11 MT. Stop.
Working inside the red zone. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
Gun. Stop. 180. Stop.
Play action now, Burrow. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Just something off in the rhythm of their passing game on that one, Kate. Time to recalibrate and keep throwing it to get back on track.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Here we go. 180. 180 shot.
3rd and long for him here. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Ravens are stopped a little beyond the 10-yard line on the return. There are costly interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the second half of a one-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now. They made a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's touchdown, it's check down, it's throw the ball away. You're literally throwing points away with that pick. Okay, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
I see through your eyes and I still enjoy.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Finds the end route complete. Tackle made right around the 26. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
That's good for a Baltimore first down.
From the gun, Jackson. On the move, headed right. He can run it. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
Well, QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right. And even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
Bails out of the pocket quick. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. Looked well downfield for that one. All he found was a waiting defender to knock it away. 3rd down coming up.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets 2. It could have gone the other way.
Finds him over the middle. And this is going to be short. Quick stop by the defense. Bring up 4th down.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line. You feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
Look at them. They don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4. Back to throw it. Vacates quickly left side. Past the line, he's going to run for it. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out. So they come through with 6, and they're rewarded for going for it on 4th down. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
The 39-yard line.
Lamar out of the pistol. Gets him on the end route. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and come right inside. So good work to help reset those chains.
First down from the 41. Lone back gets the handoff. And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside a field goal range. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next.
8 yards on the pickup.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
And they come through with a big stop there. Got him down for a loss. They keep fighting back here in the 4th. A great call in a short yardage situation right there, Brock, and that was exactly the type of front that defense needed to have.
Yeah, I agree with you. I love the X's and O's of it, and then even more, the guys going out there and executing it, pulling the trigger to create that loss.
He'll throw it. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. A couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down.
I know the scoreboard doesn't say it, but this has been a winning effort up front defensively. One of the keys to their success was going to be this pass rush and sacking the quarterback, and they could check that box.
Look at them. They don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4. Looking to throw. He's got Smith and Jigba for the catch. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. How about 19 yards on 4th down, partner? And the call to go for it pays off.
When you throw that comeback route versus zone, you have to see the underneath defenders. It's frankly easier, Kate, to throw it versus man-to-man. You know where everybody is. But in zone, you better trust your eyes underneath. And when you do, there's completions like that to be had.
We've reached the 2-minute warning from Cincy. Ravens only up by a few. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. Hand it off to the back. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
Okay, the 2-yard run on 1st down, I think that keeps you ahead of schedule. You're going to have to pick up the pace.
With 1:54 remaining, the defense burns a timeout. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Another carry for him. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. They got 2 yards there. That leaves him with 3rd down and 5.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Come on, come on. Ready? Ready, shot. Go ahead.
He'll look to throw it. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
That's one of those 3rd down situations where you're asking an awful lot of your man to make a play to keep this drive going. Too much of a contested catch there. Unable to bring it in.
On comes Cade York. A lot riding on this kick. This is from 35 out on the left hash. Kicked well, and this is good! And they're going to grow their lead late, but still a 1-score ball game.
So after that make, the field goal won't cost them the lead, but a touchdown still ties it. Likely, probably puts them down a point. Okay, this is one of those moments where the defense now has clarity. They know what the stakes are and what they have to defend.
Fielded at the 7. And he's stopped on the run back at the 27.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
1-1, ready?
Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Here we go. 11, 11. 12, 180.
Here he is to throw. This one falls incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. So 2nd down coming up.
Hey, I get it. If any of their pass catchers have what it takes to beat double coverage, it's him. Kids would say, he's him. That defense knew. That's why they doubled him and knocked it away.
Clock has fallen into its final minutes. Here comes 2nd and 10.
Here we go, here we go. 180.
Back to throw. This finds all complete. And he gets out of bounds to save that final timeout. This picks up the 1st down, too.
You want to become the quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Here we go. Watch twins. Big 13. 12, 12, 12.
Setting up to pass. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. But I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there can be more interceptions.
Burrow throwing again on 2nd and 10. It's his running back. And they get this down to the 44 before he stops. The Bengals have to move here. Clock's running as they hustle to the line.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Going play action here. Burrow. That's complete to Reed out left. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. So 20 yards on that play. And the Bengals have a first down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
And that one's going to fall incomplete. No luck there. Just 11 seconds remaining. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that passing, but throwing into double coverage. How's Coach going to feel about that one?
Yeah, that's a no-no. Yeah, I experienced that as a player and now as a coach. Please don't do that again.
Here we go. Stop. 12, 12, 12. Stop.
On 2nd and 10 now. It's Burrow. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted.
You know, Kate, one of the tenets of the West Coast system that I was fortunate to play in, touchdown to check down. Touchdown to check down. Get in the red zone. It's touchdown to check down. You can't put the ball in harm's way. That's a brilliant job by the defense with their coverage, baiting the quarterback into the throw. You got to sail that one into the stands. Touchdown or check down. You can't possibly give an interception in that situation.
They'll run here on first down. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Going to be second down. So the Ravens will fly home with the win. And they take the first skirmish with their division rivals with a chance at a sweep awaiting them later in the year in their building. That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner in the booth, Brock Huard, I'm Kate Scott. The Ravens are your winners as we say so long from Cincinnati.